and welcome to Sue's Log and Vlog. You know, being a dog parent, you're kind of like a dog psychologist. Well, it's like when you're a parent to any child. You become like their nurse, their psychologist, their housemaid, their cook, you know the whole thing. Well, so anyways, my oldest dog, Heidi, had been acting up, and she's been pooping in the house, in the spot that my newest dog, Chico, used to poop. And I thought to myself, now why is Heidi regressing and going poop in the house when she knows she's supposed to poop outside? And why is she doing it in the spot that our newest dog, Chico, used to do it? And then I came up with it. She's doing it because we've been trying to get Chico to mind and adapt to his new environment. So we've been saying good boy a lot to him to reinforce his place here, that he belongs here and that we love him. But with Heidi, we've kind of not been giving her as many good girls because she's been acting up. And you don't feel like saying good girl when a dog's been acting up, but sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to make them feel like they're loved and appreciated too, even when they're not. Case in point, what I have been doing with the poop situation, when I take the dogs out to go to the bathroom, we're afraid that Chico will run away because he has a history of running. So what we'll do is we'll say, okay, come on, Chico. And then when he starts coming into the house, we'll say, okay, good boy for coming back. But with Heidi, we haven't been saying good girl for coming back because we know she always will. She's one of those dogs. You don't have to say come back into the house. You don't have to call for her to come back. No matter what, she'll always come back. She's the one that you would like drive 10 miles and throw a stick and then drive off and she'd still find her way home. She's one of those dogs. You can't give them away. But you know, seriously, like, you know those stories that you see on TV sometimes, those feel-good news stories where they'll say, these people moved to a place that was 1,000 miles away and somehow their dog hitchhiked and traveled and found them 1,000 miles away. And what's hilarious is that in front of the news cameras, the people have to act like they're excited to get their dog back. So they're like sitting here, the news people are like, yeah, what was that like when you moved and your dog was lost, and then you thought you'd never see that dog again, and then all of a sudden one day you're leaving for work and they open the door and there he is. And you know inside these people are going, oh my gosh, we moved just to get rid of this dog. We had to move 1,000 miles away. How did he find his way home? But they have to be like, oh, we were just so glad to see him and the kids are just playing with him and everything's great. You know? Those are the dogs that you feel like you don't have to give as much enforcement to because they'll travel 1,000 miles to get back to you. So after a while, you're just like, okay, yeah, hi. You know, whatever.